Hey Leo, I'm here to do your June love and guidance read. Remember that the read is a general read, it cannot fit everybody. Take from it what you can and chuck out the rest. It is for your sun, moon, rising and Venus, so anyone with Leo in those signs, it is for you. My intention is for it to be sun, moon, rising and Venus. Okay, I'm using some oracle cards today. It's going down really well. The reads are really spiritual and you'll see, I'm hoping that this is going to be like the rest of them, and they're just fucking amazing. They are blowing me away. They are actually blowing me away. So I'm hoping that this read will resonate with some people out there. I'm getting a few messages within one read for a few different groups of people. So take from it what fits, leave the rest. Not saying this one's going to be the same, but just letting you know in advance that's what's happening. Yeah, I think that's it. Apart from, you know what you need to do? You need to hit the like, the subscribe, the share. If you know a Leo that's going through some shit, share it with them, okay? Let's not be greedy with our reads. Share. Yeah, if you could get me out there, I would really, honestly, truly, joking aside, appreciate it. I'm going to whiz myself down. If you haven't seen me whiz myself down, I'm going down. Oh, hold on. I'm going down now. There we go. Okay, I've got oracle cards all set out already. Just saves time. And we're using the Gilded Tarot. I will list all the oracle cards in the description box below what I'm using. We're going to just use the Gilded Tarot for the general gist of the read, and let's all hope that Spirit has got a good message for all you Leos out there who are watching. Okay, so Spirit, can I have the best possible cards for Leo, please? The best possible cards for those who are tuning in, for those who are watching, for those who need it. Can we have the best possible cards, please? For Leo, talk to me. Best possible cards for Leo, please. Best possible cards for Leo, please. We have the Hierophant as your first card out, Leo. The Hierophant. Trust, faith, commitment, belief systems. It's going to be another spiritual one. Best possible cards for Leo, please. We have the Eight of Swords. I think this is my first sword out in all the readings. Oh no, I had the 9 in another read. We then have the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, the King of Swords, the Eight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Chariot. Underneath the deck, we have Strength, my Leo. There you are, coming out in your full glory. Let's dive into this read. Let's see what's happening. I get so excited. I love doing reads. I get so excited. I waffle so much. I need to speed them up a little bit. Oracle cards are by Mystic Moon, okay? Just telling you because I love her cards, I love her reads, and I'm so thankful that I got these cards all the way from America. We have, do you know what? I'm having to say this in all my videos. I've got contacts in. It's getting late. They've stuck to my eyeballs and I can't see jack shit. So I'm sort of doing this with the cards. I think it says cards and fate And we have what looks like the Queen of Cups and one of those skull sort of, you know, I don't know what they're called, but I want one. I want a tattoo. I do love a tattoo. I'm covered. I don't know what they're called, but I love them. And I'm feeling like it's the Queen of Cups and it's fate. And I feel we may have, Leo, I feel we may have a love read on our hands. First card out. Now, whether it's new love, old love, soulmate love, twin flame love, love in general, I feel we have some love going down here for my Leos. And it's fated. It's a bit like the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Fated. Is something coming in for my Leos. You know, we've all been going through, with the retrogrades, with the planets in retrogrades, we've all been going through shit. There's so many twin flames, soulmate connections that have gone tits up. Basically, they have gone tits up. Massive lessons to be learnt from them, massive lessons. And now we're coming into a time where we are trying to heal from these soulmate connections, from these twin flame connections, where we need to be healing ourselves, where we need to be purging. Planets in retrograde, they help us purge. They help us to release the emotion. We cry an awful lot, us women who have gone through soulmate connections that have gone tits up, we cry an awful lot. But it's good because we're purging, and then we can take a step forward. We may then have a full moon or a new moon, and we may have the waning in between. The waning of the moon is about releasing, and then we have, is it the, which way does it go? Oh, I'm useless. Which way does it go? I have got it written down. Full moon, and then we go waning. The waning, we release. Then we have new moon, and then we have a waxing, and then we draw in. Yeah, it's a bit like, anybody does yoga. I'm a yogi, right? So it's a bit like the yogi breath. Okay, we take our limbs away from our body, and we exhale. We release with the waning moon. Yeah. We breathe in. We bring everything in close with the waxing moon, and we draw energy in, and then we go through our nose. We go breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Sorry, I'm going off on a yogi one. I'm supposed to be doing cards. Anyway, it's all about releasing and purging. Fated things are happening. Divine timing. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Screaming at me, Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, that was awful long explanation for that card. Yeah, look, incubation. Eggs, incubation. This is the time now, after this fated incident has gone down, okay, soulmate, twin flame, just love in general, after the shit has happened, the shit has hit the fan, it was supposed to, for lessons. We are now in a period of incubation. We are caring, and we, just like I said, time for healing, time for rebirth. But before the rebirth, we have to have time to sit with ourselves, time to heal within ourselves, time to care. And then once we've incubated, we can break free for that rebirth. Don't you just love it when Spirit does this with the cards? Mystic Moon and her cards. Self-worth. You couldn't make this shit up. We've had the fated incident. We've had the tears, we've had the purging, we've had the releasing, we've had the drawing in new energy with the waning, waxing moon. We've drawn it in. We are now in a time of incubation, self-worth, self-love, healing. And what are we healing for? Our rebirth. I love it. Oh my God. Oh, I swear. Leo, I swear. I swear. Reinvention. Rebirth. We are coming out. We are coming out with knowledge. We are coming out as a different person. I say different person. We are coming out the person we used to be, but with more knowledge, with a spiritual awakening, which seems to us that we sort of reinvented ourselves, but we found ourselves. We found who we are. We found that person we were when we were small, before we had, you know, issues with love and twin flames and soulmates. I mean, we've always had them around us, but you know, when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even older, you haven't got a clue. You haven't got a clue what it's all about. And it's about finding yourself. Reinventing. It's like finding that person you used to be, but you've expanded with the fated incidences, with the lessons you've learned through the incubation period of finding that self-love, that self-worth again. I love it. I just love it all. Leo. We move on to the Gilded Tarot, the tarot read itself. We start with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about trusting yourself. It's about having faith. It's about being on your new path. It's about reevaluating your belief system. What's been ingrained in you throughout the last relationship you had. You've got to do this, you've got to do that, you live by this, you live by that. Hey, fuck it all. I am my own person. I trust in myself. I have faith in myself. I'm reevaluating. I'm reinventing. I'm finding myself again. I am on my spiritual journey with the Hierophant. It says, believe in yourself. You have knowledge. You have inner wisdom. You've learnt your lessons from the fate, from the first card that came out, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you've been through the cycle. There's lessons there. Everything's for divine timing. Learn by the lessons and know you're on your way. Ascending. Ah. We then go to the Eight of Swords. Throughout June, I feel, especially the early part of June, maybe the first couple of weeks in June, we are going to have some fear here. Fear of the unknown. Fear of letting go. Fear of taking these swords away and being free. Being free of everything. You know, sitting with yourself, just you and yourself and your thoughts and your own company, and that is scary. That's fear. And what the Hierophant says is, don't be scared of it. Let the swords down, take off the blindfold and look forward. But what I feel you're doing my Leos, is the Two of Pentacles. It's a lacking some balance here, and all the balance is between the head and the heart, the intellect and the emotion. We have to ask ourselves questions. We have to answer the questions truthfully, and then we have to rationalize between our head and our heart through our mental way of thinking and our emotion, and we need to balance the two out, not overthinking and not being over emotional. It's tricky to do, and you may sometimes feel that you've lost control, but it's like the waxing and the waning. It's breathing in and it's breathing out. It's purging old energy and it's drawing new energy in. It's like the ebb and the flow. And with every purge you release, you breathe in and you take steps forward. And then we get to a new moon again, full moon again, and we have the waning again, and we purge again. And then the new moon, I have to keep looking over, sorry, and then the new moon comes in, and then we wax, and then we draw the energy in, and we move forward on our journey. Do not fear it. Just do not fear the unknown. The unknown is a mystery, and it should be like a birthday surprise. It should be like unwrapping a box, taking off parcel, taking off every wrapper and enjoying it and having that, am I going to get the surprise? You know, it's what it's about. It's about living the moment and not living in fear. Sorry, I'm waffling. But I feel in the first couple of weeks of June, you're going to have this fear about, can you do it by yourself? What is out there for me? Am I ever going to find love again? Am I ever going to be in a job I like? What's my purpose? What is this all about? A lot of purpose to life questions going on, I feel, with Leo. I feel, Leo, there's a lot of life purpose questions going on here. I really do. But it's about going inside and incubating them thoughts, processing them, coming up with an answer that satisfies the truth in you. Am I happy in this job? No. Well, what am I still doing in it for? Surely there's got to be something else. Am I happy in this relationship? I love, but I'm not happy in it. I love this person like my sister, or I love this person like my brother, but the passion's gone. So do something about it. Either stay in the relationship and go and find some passion together, or, you know, you go your own way. You tell the person, you know, I love, but I'm restricted. I have no inner growth. I'm like a robot. I'm doing the same thing. Only those are the questions. Only you can answer those questions. And it's about being truthful with yourself. We live this life once, and it's about living it to your fullest. We are in hangman mode. We are feeling restricted. We are in the Eight of Swords. We are feeling fear. We are feeling restricted. We feel like we cannot get our balance because we haven't found our self-worth, because we haven't done the inner incubation, the inner child work. We've been through a fated situation. It's left us hurt. We need to reinvent ourselves. We need, with the Hierophant, to have faith and belief that everything will work out correctly and that we are on our life's purpose, and trust that. You have to know. You have to trust it. You have to trust. It's saying with the Hangman, you have inner knowledge. You have inner wisdom. You know, start looking at things. Look at things. Look with your eyes and look at things. we don't look. We just walk down the street. We don't look. We don't take no notice of anything. We don't. You know, we drive to the shop. You know, obviously we're driving. We can't really look around. Not a very good example. But, you know, we walk to the shop. We are on a mission. We are thinking we need that in the shop. We need that in the shop. It's in that row. It's in that row. Credit card number, whatever. We're thinking. We're all the time. Stop. Just stop. And look around you. Take it in. Take your relationship in. Take your work in. If you work in an office, just sit and stop and look around. And everyone's running around like little rats. Telephone here, internet here, typing on keyboards, paper here. I don't know. It's all gone a little bit wrong. Hangman. Stop. Reevaluate. Right away, he has a big light bulb around his head. Have some mental clarity. Have a different perspective on what you're doing in your life. Start to look at things differently. Take control with the King of Swords. Take control of your life. Cut out shit. Cut out things that do not serve you. Cut out things that cause you drama, unnecessary drama. Okay, you know, we can't cut everything out completely. Our work causes us drama. You know, our family causes us drama. Our children cause us drama. We can't cut them out, but we can take it in and let it go. So, you know, we have stress at work. We don't take it home with us. We don't take it on to the next day. You know, we don't carry on over the weekend and sit at home stressing about it. We cut it. We deal with it and we cut it out. We communicate at that present moment in time what we've got to communicate, and then we cut it out. Okay? The King of Swords, he takes control. He says what he needs to say. It's not about holding back and having fear and being stuck and not having balance. It's about communicating. It's about intellect. It's about having your say about your life and what you are doing with it. Oh my goodness me. Again, the Eight of Wands. Communication is the only way forward. Not only in communicating with other people about your wishes and your desires in your relationships, in your life, in your job, in any environment within your life, and speaking your truth. It's about communicating with yourself and talking to yourself and answering again those questions that go round in your head. Am I happy? Am I fulfilled? Am I in the job that I want to be in? Am I in the relationship I want to be in? Am I where I want to be? Do I want to go travelling? Do I want to go and see the world? Am I happy where I am? It's about asking questions and coming up with a truthful answer. What you want, because at the end of the day, this life is your life. It's not your wife's life, it's not your husband's life, it's not your children's life, it's your life, and you lead it once. It's getting deep, Leo, it's getting deep. I feel some Leos are on a little bit of a quest here. We then move on to the Queen of Cups. It's all about, again, it's about control. It's about controlling emotion. It's about self-love. It's about loving yourself. It's about loving other people unconditionally. It's about offering your cup of love to the life you want to lead. Going out into the world and loving on it, doing things you enjoy. Keeping your emotions in check. And passion. It's about Leo. Are you lacking a passion in life? The Knight of Pentacles is that stability. It's that grounding within yourself. It's the abundance within yourself. Obviously, it's a pentacle. It could be finances. It could be work related. Could be, job related. But it's a very, very slow moving energy. And in this case, Leo, I'm feeling like stagnation. I'm feeling like you've stopped. And it's not that you don't want to move forward, because we have the Eight of Wands. But I just feel you're not acting upon what your life's desire is. Because our guidance cards are talking about you've been through an incident that's caused you pain. I feel that you may be quite a way out of this incident, this separation, this upheaval in your life, and it's asking you now to incubate, and it's asking you now to find self-worth, and it's asking you to reinvent yourself. This is what it's asking you to do. This is your guidance. And I feel you're in odds with the tarot cards here. You're at odds with yourself about moving forward and having the fear to do so, to change up your life. And I feel, it could be I can't give my job up because it's stability and it's stable and it pays the rent and it pays the mortgage, and I understand that. That's why, I still work a full-time job and I do tarot at night, and I'm knackered, but I do it because I love it, and hopefully one day my tarot will be my full-time job. So there are ways of doing it, Leo. Okay, no one's saying you have to give up stability and not follow your heart and your passion. It's finding a balance between the two. And again, we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is about moving forward, but it's deeper than that. It's about, again, finding balance, the yin, the yang, the dark, the light, finding your balance with the Two of Pentacles. It's about opposing forces. It's about your head and your heart. Your head pulling you one way, your heart pulling you another. It's about a power struggle. Opposing ideas within yourself. It's how do you maintain some order in your life when, if you want to do something else, you just think it's all going to fall apart and then there's going to be chaos. But it's possible. It is possible. It's actually having too much control over a very rigid life. It's saying, for once, the Chariot is saying, let go of the reins a little bit. Be free a little bit, Leo. loosen up a little bit. Because Leo, you know, Leos are, you know, those creative people. What house are you in? Leo's in your creativity, aren't you? You're in the fifth house. Your creativity. You are creative people, and I feel that my Leos are coming across very stagnant. It didn't turn out to be much of a love read, Leo, did it? I feel like, Leo, you need to shake it up a little bit. Whether that's if you're single, if you're in a couple, if you know you're coming into a new relationship. It's obviously going to be passion probably in a new relationship, but if you're coupled or if you're single, or if you feel like you're stagnating, Leo, you are the fifth house. You are creativity. You need to shake your life up a little bit. I'm feeling it off the cards. Let's have a look and see if we can clarify with the oracle cards. Love Spirit. I actually love Spirit when they do this to me. I get so excited. Make the necessary sacrifices. Look, can you not drop a day of, can you not drop like a day at work? Can you not drop like half a day? Can you not put aside a couple of hours of a weekend for yourself to do the creative things that you want to do? Make the necessary sacrifices, Leo, because I feel you're stagnating. And if you stagnate, it's when relationships go tits up if you're in a relationship. And if you stagnate as a single person, then you're just going to bring that stagnation energy in. And it's all about, like I was saying, breathe it out, purge it out, and breathe it in, you know, out and in, ebb and flow, sacrifices. You know, go with the flow, like I said, with the Chariot. For once, let go of the reins a little bit. Make the necessary sacrifices. I fucking love Spirit. I really do. And do it soon, in the near future. This is your June read. By the end of June, Leo, I want you to have made a step to do something for yourself. I don't care what it is. Just do something for yourself. You've got to do it because you're stagnating. Do something for yourself. I don't care what it is. I don't know. I have got no idea. Go do a nude modelling or something. Do you know? You don't even have to pay for it. You can just go and be a model. Take all your clothes off and let people draw you. I think they actually pay you to do it. I'm sure they pay you to do it. You know, just do something different. Go and get creative. And do it soon. Love you, Leos. Spirit, I love Spirit. These are my messages from Spirit, and it says new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage, have faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. I love Spirit. When I shuffle and I do my cards, I call Spirit in. I always ask them for my reads to flow and to make sense, and for the cards to join up and give the best possible messages to people who are watching and people who need and are looking for guidance. Because if you don't want guidance and you're okay where you are, then firstly you probably won't be watching, but secondly it's free will and you don't have to do it. And then when Spirit does that and they bring it in for me, I feel like the most fortunate and lucky and appreciative person to be able to convey a message to someone I don't care if it's just one person. I don't care. Just someone. If this can help someone, one person, I have done my job. As like, am I a healer? I don't know what I am. I don't know what I haven't got a name for myself. I just love reading tarot and I just like to help people. That's it. I'm going to read it again. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. One last card. It's a universal card from the universe. It says space. I don't know this one, so let's see. Spirit, universe, honestly, you couldn't make this shit up. Space. You are feeling hemmed in by life and you need more space. Spend time in nature, in wide open spaces, before you feel you can breathe. So it doesn't say before, it says where you feel you can breathe. Just don't be going out into nature and holding your breath until it tells you to breathe. You collapse, then you die. Let's read it again. You are feeling hemmed in by life. You need some space. Spend time in nature, in wide open spaces where you feel you can breathe. Go to the shore and gaze out into the expansion. Throw open your arms and invite the energy of space to merge with your own energy. I can't believe this shit. Breathe in this energy until it becomes part of who you are, your very essence. Each time you feel hemmed in, remember this energy and know that you are not bound by what is around you, and you are part of a much larger matrix of energy. I literally want to cry. Okay, so we go over this hemmed in, Leo. Yeah. Breathe with my moon, with my yoga, with my yoga explanation. Okay. Breathe in the energy, purge it out. Breathe in the energy. Okay. Make some time for yourself, Leo. You know, we are a small thing. Yeah, we are parts of a larger thing. We are just small. So when you're feeling hemmed in, remember this energy. Okay. Go breathe it in and go exhale it out. Purge it out. Breathe it in. I hope, Leo, that resonated with some people out there and that was able to help you. I really appreciate comments, likes, subscribes and shares to anybody you know that's a Leo or has Leo in their sign and is going through maybe some stagnation at the moment and maybe some hard times. My mouth just went all over there. I think it's just telling me to shut up. Look, I'm literally moved by this read. Literally moved. They all seem to be spiritual reads at the moment. My messages. So I'm going to shut up waffling. Look, just hit my fucking buttons. Get me out there. Because, you know, I do like to help. And I'm going to leave it there. Join me for more reads. I'm going to be doing mid-months. I'm going to be doing some weeklies. I'm going to be doing the X's. I'm going to be doing you and thems. And this is my favourite at the moment. This sort of love, guidance, love on self, purpose read. Which I put out monthly. But Leo, gotta stop waffling. Namaste. Love you long time. Hit my button, please. Hit my button. Love you long time.